Hello everyone, this is Andy and I'm here to do the compensation training. So before I actually show you the graph, I'm just going to explain to you the concept behind our compensation plan so that when I show you the graphics, you'll be able to understand it even faster. Okay, so for when you join Jeunesse, you'll be able to have access to your own website. So the website itself is actually for you to actually use it as a prospecting tool for people to actually understand the business and also at the same time find information. And also at the same time, they can also order products through you as well using your URL. So the moment you have this URL, you'll be able to actually start to promote your products and start to promote your business. So by getting people into the business or letting people using the product, you'll be able to start your business rolling. So in order for you to actually understand this in terms of income wise, your website, there's a purpose to actually generate the kind of income stream that you want. But you're going to understand how does Jeunesse pay us. So when we start to run this business, when we start to introduce this business to people, right, they enroll through us using your URL. Then from there, actually the income start to come in from different aspects of the enrollment. So if you put it in that way, all right, you'll be able to see the picture clearly. So from there, you'll be able to actually generate income from different sources. Okay, so in total, there's total 6 streams of income from Jeunesse Global. Right, so your website itself, the first income that you actually be able to generate is actually from your website. So this is the first linear income. So when you introduce somebody to the products, introduce the product to somebody, right? If they actually buy the products from your website itself, you'll be able to get this retail profit. So it's a retail profit where when the customer buy retail, you'll be able to get the retail difference. Company will pay out to you immediately the moment they actually do the purchase. So this is actually a linear income. When you introduce somebody, you get an income. Right? So the second income that you'll be able to get is when people join you to actually embark on this business journey with you. So they need to get a business package. So in order for them to sign up a business package, they got to sign up through you. So when they sign up a business package, you actually get the referral fee, if you put it in that way, right? The actual term that we use is actually called retail sales profit, right? Retail sales bonus, sorry. So retail sales bonus itself is also one time when you introduce somebody, right, a consumer to actually buy bulk products, right, products in a package. You'll be able to get this fee in terms of 25 USD to the maximum of $500 USD. So this is also one time. By understanding that, right, when you have this income, it's all in US dollars. So this US dollar income itself is only paid to you. We call it the person that actually sponsored the sign up, right? So this is also one time. But if you look at it, when the sales is actually done, there's actually points that's related to the purchase. So we call it a commissional volume, right? The commissional volume points itself is tagged on every product and tagged on every package. So if, for example, now you have a team on the left and team on the right, right? When you sign up one person on the left and sign up one person on the right, you actually start to have 2 teams of people. So the third income onwards is actually based on sales volume. So if you look at it now, is when you start to actually expand your business and enrolling more people, you can actually either place them on the left or the right team. So by doing that, you'll be able to generate points from the purchase of products by them as distributor or by consumer when they're in the structure as well. So understanding this is very crucial in terms of building your business because the team, the points itself when you accumulate, the moment you have 300 points on the left-hand side and 600 points on the right-hand side, you'll be able to get a commission, which is an equation complete, all right? You'll be able to get a commission, which is $35. It can also happen the other way, which is 600 points on the left-hand side, 300 points on the right-hand side. So by understanding this, right, the sales volume that comes up is not necessarily by your own purchase. It could be from consumers that are actually buying through the website of your team on the left or team on the right. Or they are actually introducing people into the business as well. So with that understanding, you actually be able to expand the business with just not with your own effort, but with the effort of more people. All right, so the sales volume can come from anywhere around the world as long as within your structure. All right, so that point itself, when you actually generate the points, the maximum income you'll be able to get from this third stream of income is $26,250 a week. So if you translate that, all right, you divide it by 35, it's actually equals to 750 times per week of $35. So this volume itself, if you build it, all right, with momentum, the sales of the volume that comes in is actually, uncontrollable, right? If you want to see that in that manner. So this third stream of income, you will be able to get maximum is 105,000 USD a week, all right? USD a month, so 105,000 USD. So if you look at it, the maximum cap on this income itself on a yearly basis is actually more than $1 million. So we call it a max out if you're actually maxing out on that. So the fourth income, right, I'm going to go into the fourth income. Fourth income is actually a matching bonus according to the people they actually you actually sponsor them into the business. So for example, I've got this business partner actually sponsor, maybe is in China, Shanghai. All right. So the moment the Shanghai business partner makes $35 USD, company will pay to me separately a 20% matching bonus. So with that 35 earned by my business partner on level 1 basis, I'll be able to get a matching of $7.50. Right? So the Shanghai partner decide to actually share to somebody in Malaysia. So with that in mind, right, second level matching bonus, right? If the business partner in Malaysia makes $35 USD, company will match me and pay to me on a separate basis, all right, a 15%. So with that in mind, you can actually expand the business quite fast, right? So the second level business partner makes $35, company will match me a 15% matching, which is $5.25 USD, right? And of course, so on and so forth to level 3, which is maybe this Malaysia business partner shared to somebody in Australia. The moment the Australian business partner makes $35, you'll be given a matching of 10%, which is $3.50. So as you can see, the spread itself widens as you share with more people. So you can probably share maybe with 50 people on your level 1, but by doing that, they can actually share with more people. So that's the leverage income that we're talking about. So all the way from level 4 to level 7, you'll be able to get a matching of 5%. So that means it's $1.75. All right. So it's a very powerful way of building a business because you're talking about leverage income. And many times is, we got to put in the effort to actually build the business. So this is the fourth stream of income. All right, sorry, the third stream of income that I'm talking about over here. All right, so this stream of income itself is actually leverage income. And there's a matching bonus. Sorry, it's a fourth stream of income, matching bonus that I'm talking about. And the fifth stream of income that actually we're mentioning here is actually an additional 10% on a level 1 matching bonus. So long you have more than 10 direct business partner or customers combined. All right. So if you have more than 15, that means you'll be able to get 30% instead of 20%. So the 30% is actually $10.50 on the matching of level 1. All right. And the sixth stream of income is actually the diamond bonus pool, which is a global pool. Company will take out 3% of the global pool to actually give to this category of people called diamond. So long as you qualify as a diamond, you'll be able to actually get this matching bonus, this diamond bonus pool, right? Every quarterly, right? So every 3 months you get a bonus. So in short, this is the 6 streams of income that Jeunesse provides to us. All right. So I've explained this in a very probably simple term so that you actually be able to understand. So now I'm going to go to the next video where I'm going to show you the slide. Then I'm going to explain to you again. So from there, you'll be able to understand it. Okay, so hi everyone, this is Andy, and coming into the practical explanation of this compensation plan. So this is something that I believe that will actually help you to actually understand the compensation plan more clearly. So from here, you'll be able to actually explain to the people that you're going to meet. And also at the same time, if you want to use this video for explanation, it's also fine as well. Okay, so I'm just going to go into the screen share. So this is something that I believe it will actually help you as you expand the business. So in Jeunesse itself, right, under this compensation plan, we actually got a lot of things. In total, there's actually 6 different streams of income. So with Jeunesse, you'll be able to earn multiple streams of income. So you're going to understand the power of this leverage income that we have. All right. So for Jeunesse itself, we are actually promoting the business online as well as offline. So it's for you to actually understand how to actually run this business. So treat it like a business itself and not just a hobby. So it's important for you to actually plan your expansion plan. And of course, there's also things like your structure, how you're going to expand this business, how many people you are going to talk to. So by treating it as a real business, and in fact, it's a real business, you will be able to see the growth of your business, right? So this is very, very important. And this financial reward itself is, I'm going to go through it, right? At any point of time, there's no claim of income whatsoever. So it's going to be very clear that actually all these things depends on your individual effort to actually build this business thoroughly, all right? So the first income you're going to have, all right, out of the 6 streams of income, the first income you're going to get is actually retail income, right? Retail profit. So what happened is actually you have a website, all right, a replica website by the company. And from there, people can actually come into your website to actually do a purchase. So if, for example, if they buy retail, basically you actually get the difference between the wholesale price and the retail price. The good thing about our business is you do not need to actually stock up any products. So this website itself can be purchased, right? This website purchase can be done by anyone around the world, so long as you are able to ship to them. Okay, so that's something very important. And of course, there's also other programs such as you get to is paid for you program. So this is actually depending on the region itself. So what I'm explaining here is actually generally for US market and most of the markets over in the whole geographical business of Jeunesse. But on specific markets such as India, you've got to actually understand there's actually some changes in terms of how the compensation is. So you got to understand this, and if you have any question, you can always ask the leader, right, in my team from that particular market. So the second income itself, the retail profit itself varies, right, accordingly because of the different pricing in terms of the products itself. So you understand that actually every product there's a different price point, and from there there's actually different profit margin as well, right? It ranges from $20, for example, the daily moisturizer complex, right, to maybe, for example, the flawless skin brightener. You have a profit margin of $38. So retail profit itself is actually something that you can actually work. At the beginning, you can actually work on this. But this retail profit itself actually only covers a little bit of our compensation in terms of our income, right? So they can also subscribe to a prepaid convenience plan, which is something like, they actually can do a repeat purchase, right? So it's something that Jeunesse roll out for actually all the different type of retail customers and also different type of customers as well. Okay, so you can see that actually all the retail products that we have here, there's also the volume calculation, which is called a CV. All right, this will actually add on to the later part of the calculation that is needed for our team growth. Right, so CV in short actually means commissional volume. Right, so this is actually a point system where you actually calculate the following income. All right, so I'm going to go into that shortly. So retail sales bonus is something like, for example, if someone decide to actually buy a bulk, in terms of package, basically what happens is they will actually be paid retail sales bonus of $25 to all the way to $200. Right? There's also certain markets that has higher this retail sales bonus because the package is bigger. Right? So from what I know is actually, in fact, it actually can be paid up to $500. So it depends on where you are located. So on a general basis, this is actually for the US market, right? And if you have any question about other markets, you can always ask me, right? So it's important when you actually understand that when you share this business and share this product to people, right? Basically, you can actually start to build a team. And for you to actually be able to build a team is you are required to become a active distributor. So the active distributor, once you actually accumulate, right, you basically introduce people. Once you accumulate at least 100 CB points, okay, you will become a distributor. Okay, so from that basis, basically you actually do a purchase on your own. Once you actually reach 100 CB point within 30 days, you are considered a distributor. Okay, and there's the specific retail sales bonus is actually based on the products packages that is actually stated over here. This is actually for US market. So in other markets, there's actually other type of products in packages as well. Okay, so for example, I'm from Singapore. There's also Singapore product package. So you can see that actually the product package itself ranges in terms of the number of items, and also at the same time the pricing will be different. And of course, over here you can see that actually the difference in terms of retail price and wholesale price. So by getting a product package, you actually in fact save on the amount of money that actually use to actually buy the package. So from there, if you enroll somebody with a product package, you'll be paid, for example, the ambassador package, you'll be paid a $200 retail sales bonus. Okay, so by understanding that is, you get a one-time payment of US dollars, $200, right, by enrolling this person into this package. And from there, you actually get 600 CB points. So the CB points itself is accumulative, and I'm going to go into how to actually turn this CB points into income. All right. So this is actually the third income where it forms the team commission. So basically what happens is, you start to actually enroll people into, running the business, or enroll people into actually using the products as a consumer. Basically what happens is you actually start to have accumulation of the points, right? So for example, if you have someone on your left team and someone on your right team, right, basically you become a executive, right? So one on the left and one on the right, you become an executive. By doing that, basically you actually become a qualified, distributor, right, to actually earn commission from that. All right. So you see, you must have at least one distributor on the left and one distributor on the right, right? So by having said that, right, when you actually become a executive, you are qualified to actually receive commission from that. All right, in terms of the team commission onwards. So what happened is actually you can actually start to actually expand the team, enroll more people, and from there you actually be able to increase the income that you have. Okay, so basically is when you actually have a team on the left and a team on the right, then when the team start to grow, you actually start to enjoy volume coming from the two teams that we have, right? It's called group volume. So if you have accumulation of 600 group volume, right, and 300 group volume, what happens is if the equation is there, basically you'll be paid one cycle, right, of the $35. Okay, so what happens is one cycle is equivalent to $35 USD. So by enrolling people, you actually start to have the volume coming in. And from there, you can actually start to expand the business. Okay, so if, for example, if you have a cycle bonus, all right, that's actually coming up, every cycle that you have a points that's accumulated, the cycle will just keep on churning, so long as the two teams, one on the left and one on the right, increases in numbers and increases in enrollment, increases in purchases, right? You start to see this volume coming up. So the maximum amount of money you'll be able to earn from this volume and this cycle, right, is actually 750 times of 35 US dollars. So it equates to $26,250 a week. So in a month, you will be able to earn about 105,000, right, in terms of the income. So this is something very powerful. I'm gonna do an illustration so that you actually understand how this works and how you can leverage on it. Okay, so what happened is actually when your sponsor, the person that actually introduced you to the business, okay, so this sponsor itself is above you, and basically is he actually place you on the left hand side of the his organization. So what happens? All right, I'm gonna go through this illustration so you actually understand it. So this is actually on the right hand side is actually a CV, volume and cycle graph, which in this equation is 600, 300 or 300, 600. You'll be able to get a cycle from that, right? Then of course there's also the left volume and the right volume. So for example, now your sponsor, the friend that actually introduced you to this business, basically what happened is he placed you on the left hand side, and this is you. Okay, you will have a left volume and a right volume. All right, so basically it's one left and one right. So when you start to enroll people or enroll consumers or business partners into your organization, you can place them accordingly. All right, so for example, your sponsor is on your left hand side. All right, left hand side that is sponsor you, you will actually be able to enjoy benefits, all right, when your sponsor do an enrollment. Okay, so later I'll illustrate this in the overall video and as I go through this. So what happened is actually, you can see over here, right? I'm gonna move. I'm not sure whether you'll be able to see the this indication of the flow of the volume. So I'm not sure whether you'll be able to see. You might be able to see a bit, but later I'm gonna touch on it, right? Because my screen, I believe, is on the right hand corner. Okay, so what happened is you start to enroll people, okay, onto your organization, and you start to place this person on the left. I say this person is A1, right? So A1 purchase a package, right? For illustration purpose, I put it very simply, a 500 CV package, right? So what happened is actually this person purchased a 500 CV package, and basically you get to actually enjoy this because this person is actually enrolled by you. You will be able to enjoy the retail sales bonus. But on this explanation, I'm not going to put in the retail sales bonus, all right, inside the illustration because it's going to be more complicated and it's not easy to understand. So just remember, you'll be able to enjoy the retail sales bonus because this person is enrolled by you, all right? So for 500 points, this package has a 500 CV points, and it will actually land on your left CV volume, okay? And this, from there, you can actually see, okay, your total volume as to date is actually 500 points, right? It's indicated on the blue color. So on the graph itself, you'll be able to see there's actually a 500 volume as well. So what happened is now, you decide to actually enroll another person, and you actually talk to the person, and the person decide to enroll. And you enroll this person, placing the person on the right-hand side. So on the right-hand side, this person is B1. So this B1, okay, basically purchase the same thing, right? So for illustration purpose, 500 CV points. So 500 CV points is accumulated on your right-hand side. And from the graph, you'll be able to see that, all right, in total now your graph, all right, on the right-hand side, all right, in total points, CV points is 500 points as well. And on the graph, you'll be able to see that it's 500 points. So if you look at it, it's on the graph itself, are you able to satisfy this equation in order to have a cycle, right? Think about it. You should not be able to do that yet, right? So the points will keep on accumulating, and the 500 you cannot even minus 600 from there, right? So basically you will not be able to enjoy a cycle yet, right? But I'm gonna go through onto the illustration, and this is actually the arrow pointing on how the flow of the points is, right? So it basically flow to your left if the person is on your left, and flow to your right if the person is on your right. Okay, so I'm gonna illustrate more from here. And the next person I actually bring in to actually enroll, right, basically is this person is A2. All right, so this person A2, same thing. He did the same thing, purchase a package that has 500 CV points. And as you can see, now your CV volume increases to 1,000 points. And now in total, your CV points is 1,000. So what happened is you look at the graph on the right-hand side. So your CV points increases to 1,000. And because of that, you actually get to be able to cycle in this illustration here now. So now the computer, what it does is actually immediately you actually do this equation for you, right? So minus of 600 points, and on the left-hand side, minus of 300 points on the right-hand side. So what happened is you actually get to cycle 1, all right? Cycle 1 and $35 US. And from there, the computer system, of course, will do the, net, you actually minus off the existing points that you have here. All right, so it actually becomes 400 points on the left-hand side. So you can see on the left-hand side, your volume, the CV accumulation actually reduces, right, to 400. And the right-hand side, same thing happens, right? Minus of 200 points, all right, minus of 300 points, you're left with 200 points. All right, so from there, you can see that actually the points has been reduced, but you get paid $35 USD. Right, so the next illustration, what happened is actually you decide to actually enroll another person, and happens that you actually talk to this person enroll, same thing happens. This is B2, right? B2 actually purchased the same tile package, 500 points as well. So you can see that your right side volume increases to 700 points. Okay, so in this illustration, you can see that actually there's a 700 points, all right, 500 points increase to 700 points. So in total, now you have actually got, in total, 1,000 points, but because you already used up the 300 points. Okay, so now if you look at the graph on the right-hand side, you'll be able to see that actually now you can have another cycle. Why? Because now the right-hand side is 700 points already. Right, so by doing that, using the equation, you'll be able to get another cycle, because the right-hand side can deduct 600 points. Right, this will all be automatically done by the computer for you. Okay, so this is actually done by the Jeunesse system that we have here. It's very powerful system. Right, so you get $35 US out from that. So what happens is the points will actually be deducted, and it's on the left-hand side volume, it actually decreases to 100 points now. Okay, so the changes will actually take place simultaneously. Okay, same thing that happens, minus of 600 points, you're left with 100 points. Okay, so now imagine left and right, you only got left 100 points. And what happens is you actually start to enroll more people, and you decide to actually place this person on the left-hand side. This person is, I would like to backtrack a bit. So you see that the power of the system is, what happened is this person is actually not enrolled by you, but enrolled by A1, all right, by A. All right, A1 itself enrolled A1A. All right, so by this person A1 placing this person on the left hand side, what happened is your volume will also get it as well. You also get the volume as well. So what happened is, from there you can see this illustration, A1A actually did a purchase of 500 points as well. So this retail sales bonus purchased by A1A will actually go to A1. Okay, so when you understand that actually this retail sales bonus goes to the person that actually bring the person, all right, into the organization, signing up the person, basically is this person get rewarded because of the introduction of the business or the products. Okay, so by understanding that is, this volume itself is actually shared to everyone. So what happened is you actually get this 500 points as well, right? Even though you do not know A1A. Okay, so by understanding that is, you actually get to enjoy the points. So when you get to enjoy the points, what happened is you have actually got 600 points now on your left hand side. It makes up the total of 1,500 points. Okay, and of course it changes. All right, basically if you look at the graph on the right hand side, it actually changes to 600 points now. So now, are you able to satisfy the equation now? Not yet. All right, so what happened is actually you can actually start to keep on enrolling people so that your volume increases. Right, so now B2, right, the next person that comes in is actually also enrolled by B1, right, and not by you. So if you look at the power of it, is actually the same thing will happen. So B1 will actually get to enjoy the retail sales bonus, right, because he signed up this person B1A. So by understanding that is B1A has a sales volume of 500 points, and everyone above him will actually get to enjoy this sales volume. Okay, so same thing that happens, the flow of the points goes up this way. Okay, and it changes. So now you have 600 points on your right hand side as well. So by doing that, all right, basically is your total volume now is also 1,500 points on the right hand side. So now the computer actually senses that actually now you can actually do a deduction as well, in terms of changing the points into, this bonus, right, which is a cycle bonus. So what happens is Microsoft, the computer itself will take the stronger of the 600, which is the one that actually accumulate first. All right. So what happens is minus of 600 points and minus of 300 points on the right hand side, and you get $35, right, which is equivalent to one cycle, right? So same thing happens, okay? And from there, right, the points will be minus off, and the left hand side is left with 0 points, okay? And the right hand side is left with 300 points. So from here you can see that what happened is you are actually changing the points into US dollars, all right, because your organization is actually moving. So now the next thing happens, all right, and this person is enrolled by your sponsor. Wow. So your sponsor actually did an enrollment, and what happened is all these things are happening simultaneously. So your sponsor enrolled this person at YS1, right? This person also did the same thing, but you do not know this person, and because your sponsor actually placed this person on the left hand side as well. So what happened is this 500 points, right, is accumulative upwards as well. Okay, so you also get to enjoy it even though you do not know this person. But of course, it's the retail sales bonus is enjoyed by your sponsor, all right, which is YS. Okay, so now the points flow upwards. Okay, so now even though you do not know that person, all right, which is YS1, YS1, and you get to enjoy the 500 points. Okay, so by understanding that is, hey, this is something that is very powerful. It's going to be accumulative as well, right? So of course now your total CV points accumulative to date is 200 points. Okay, 2,000 points, sorry. And you can see that there's actually added 500 points on there. But of course, if you look at the equation, you cannot do a cycle yet, all right? Because 500 points and 300 points on that side, all right? Either side, you're not able to satisfy the equation. So now, B2 actually also is interested in running the business and decide to actually sponsor some person, all right? One person, which is B2A, right? This person also happens to saw the business, the opportunity, and decide to actually purchase a big package. And this 500 points also adds to your organization as well, right? So what happens is the points itself will flow upward, right? You go to B2 and B1, right? And of course to you as well, and of course to your sponsor as well, right? So you can see that the points itself actually flow upward. So from there you actually see that this point itself actually changes your CV points volume on the right hand side. By doing that, you'll be able to actually do a cycle, right? So you can see that this point actually add on to your right hand volume, right side volume, and what happens is you can do another cycle. So the computer sense that this is on the right hand side, that's actually the higher point. You actually do the deduction of 600 over, right, 600 from the right hand side and 300 on the left hand side. All right, so from there you can actually see that you'll be able to do another cycle. So how amazing is that? Because even though you do not know B2A, right, you get to enjoy the volume as well. And of course, the retail sales bonus goes to B2, right? So the person that brought in the person, right, you will be able to enjoy the retail sales bonus. So with this illustration, you know that this is the power of how leverage income is happening. Okay, so now you're left with 200 points on the left hand side and 200 points on the right hand side. So it changes accordingly. So now your points is actually deduct off, you get one cycle already, right? So you can see that the CV points accumulated, all right, are infinite, and as long as you're active member, right? So this is something that you got to understand, that basically you got to maintain, all right, as an active member by having a smart delivery every month of at least 60 CV points, right? 60, that means, for example, a box of reserve, right? Or maybe a serum, right, is equivalent to 60 CV points. Okay, so from there, you'll be able to see that this is actually a very, very simple business where it doesn't require you to actually accumulate, maybe stock out a lot of inventory in order to enjoy this, benefit of this business. And there's no restriction in terms of where you can actually introduce people into the business from anywhere around the world. So that's why up to date we have 162 countries. It's how powerful it is, we can actually expand this business. And all products itself, right, basically purchased via the website, right? Via retail, right? Website retail, enrollment packages or event packages, and smart delivery carries the CV points, and it will be in the form of part of your, the volume for your organization. So you can see that every purchase will add on to your CV points, all right? Even including the smart delivery as well. So if you look at it, is now your sponsor actually did one sponsor after you, all right? After sponsoring you, he actually did another sponsor, and place it on your left hand side, all right, left hand side of your team. But if the sponsor brings in YS2, right, which he actually put it on the right hand side, you will not be able to enjoy the sales volume. All right. So just to let you understand that anyone that is above you, or anyone that is your sponsor and placed on the right hand side, you will not be able to enjoy this volume added from there. Okay. So, but don't have to worry, because this is actually a very powerful and very fair system, so that you'll be able to enjoy the the work of your team, and of course at the same time motivating people to actually reach another goal, another milestone in their business, right? So it's very important that you got to understand that the power of it is actually from your team onwards, all right? The people that actually saw the business, and by duplicating what you do, right, basically you'll be able to enjoy the power of infinite branch structure, right? This is something that I believe that you actually add on to your overall volume, and you can see that actually all this thing is the most powerful aspect of the business, and from there you actually add on and add on. And it's how amazing it is that with this business structure you'll be able to actually build to so many countries in a very short period of time, because this is actually something that is very, very powerful, and you actually can duplicate it very, very fast, right? So this is the part where you got to see the power of infinite branch structure, right? From there you can actually spread to a lot of countries, and helping to impact more people from here onwards. Okay, so with that, basically you understand, how the team commission works, and from there, by understanding this and how the team commission works, right, basically is if you help anyone in your structure to actually achieve different ranks and different volume from there, and helping them to actually grow their business, you will be able to enjoy the leadership matching bonus, which is even more powerful. I'll actually explain it further, right? It pays to be a leader, as what we say here. When you actually groom somebody to become a business owner, and over at the same time expanding their business, you'll be able to get a leverage income as well, right? So if you look at the cycle that I actually did, it's one income that is very powerful. But with this leadership matching bonus, so long as the person is in your organization and within the levels, you'll be able to get a level matching bonus. So for example, now I actually sponsor somebody in Mexico, and this person happens to actually see the business and wants to run the business. And whenever this person did a cycle, right, by actually expanding their business, right, I'll be able to enjoy a level 1 matching bonus of 20%. All right, so you can see that if I reach a sponsorship of more people, all right, I'll be able to enjoy different level of matching bonus. So this is actually illustrated in jade as a rank as a jade, pearl, sapphire, elite, ruby, emerald dagger, diamond dagger, and onwards and so forth, so on and so forth. All right, so the structure itself is actually so uniquely good that you actually can enjoy different level of matching bonus regardless of where they are in the structure. So now the person, for example, in Mexico, actually get to do one cycle, you get to enjoy the level matching bonus. And this person actually brought in this new business partner, for example, in Philippines. And this person started to cycle as well, right? Started to have the cycle bonus. You will be able to enjoy the level matching bonus as well, because this person becomes, in Philippines, become your level 2 business partner. And whenever he earns $35, you'll be able to get a matching of 15%, right? So from here you can see is $35, 20% will be $7 USD, right? And 15% will be $5.25, all right, US dollars. So as you can see, as you expand the business, your level matching bonus increases, right? Leadership matching bonus increases. The reason is because your organization is expanding, and also at the same time you'll be able to get more matching bonus. And from there, the person in Philippines actually shared to the person, for example, to Malaysia, and the person in Malaysia decided to actually run the business, as well. And the person also start to have cycles. And every cycle that the person in Malaysia makes, all right, you'll be able to enjoy the level matching bonus as well. You'll be able to get a 10% matching bonus, which is $3.50, all right, in this case, all right. And this level matching bonus stretches all the way down to 7 levels, all right. So basically, it's from level 4 all the way to level 7, all right. You get to enjoy 5% of matching bonus. So this is overall a look of the different ranks that you actually be able to achieve, all right, when you actually run the business. Okay, so leadership matching bonus, as I explained to you, right? Level 1, 20%, level 2, 15%, level 3, 10%, level 4 to 7 is 5%. Okay, so imagine how powerful it is. Okay, and from here you'll be able to actually increase the level 1 matching bonus up to 30%, right? The additional 10% by having at least 10 customers in a month that has a minimum purchase of 60 CV points, right? So you can see that by having 10 customers or more, you'll be able to get an additional 10%. So instead of matching of $7, right, that means 20%, $7, you'll be able to increase your matching of level 1 to 30%, which is $10.50. Right, so the more people you actually enroll, the more matching bonus you'll be able to enjoy. Right, so the last income that you'll be able to get is actually a diamond bonus pool. Right, the diamond bonus pool basically is company will take out 3% of the global volume to pay out to the people in this category called diamond. Right, so every quarter there will be a bonus that's paid out to the diamond, right, that's qualified. So 3%, which is a huge volume, right? So it's important that everyone gets a different share because of depending on the accumulated share that they have, right? So for example, this is actually an illustration, right? Share, accumulated based on the following criteria. 1 share is awarded for being a qualified diamond for the first time, right? 1 share is awarded for each month you are paid as a diamond in the quarter, okay? And 1 share is awarded for each person sponsored paid as a diamond director. So imagine now if your team is growing, you'll be able to get additional share as well as a diamond as well, right? And of course, having, to actually help someone to become a diamond. And 1 share is awarded for every 1,000 team commission cycle. So if you have a lot of team commission cycle, you'll be able to get additional, share as well. Okay? And 1 share is awarded for each month you're qualified as a diamond director. So imagine now if you calculate it, it's actually very, very powerful volume that you actually be able to see in terms of diamond bonus pool. Okay, but of course, as you're building the business, you'll be able to have a lot of income. And this is actually very simple illustration of how the income can be earned in Jeunesse. All right, so 6 different ways to actually earn from your Jeunesse business. So if you have any further question and you actually want some clarity, you can always ask the person that actually sponsor you into the business, or you can actually PM me directly. All right, I'll be actually able to actually help you in this understanding of the compensation plan. So with this, actually you can see that it's a very very simple way of actually understanding the compensation plan. And I hope that this elite program, okay, will be able to help you to actually expand the business, right? And I hope that this powerful sharing of the compensation plan will be able to let you have clarity in your business, right? So I hope to see you in the next video. And remember, always plug yourself into the training system and get yourself equipped with all the information you need to succeed in this business. Right, so my name is Andy and I hope to see you soon. Thank you.